This is the SGLEDs 100 watt RGB floodlight. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get a user manual, some bolts to mount it, a remote control. You can choose different colors and modes and all kinds of great things there. Goes to a standard US plug, non-grounded, and over here you can see that there are 18 LEDs. They're all RGB, so you can get any color you want. This is the sensor for the remote control. You'll notice that you can see through the unit, and that's because each of these LEDs are mounted in ceramic heat sinks. That's what the white is here. Ceramic is an excellent conductor of heat, and therefore this can be a fanless design. And with 18 LED clusters here, this is going to be seriously bright. This uses about 100 watts, but gives you approximately 650 watts equivalent worth of light. There's a mounting bracket right here. This can be adjusted. You can tip it down or up anywhere you want. You can mount it with a single bolt or with double bolts. Angle it any way you want. Like if you mounted this under an eave, you could do that and it would be shining down at that angle. But I'm going to leave it sort of tabletop as I had it before, like this, so I can show you how it works. The remote takes two AAA batteries, not included, but they're just plain old AAA batteries. So let's go ahead, plug this in, and give it a test. Now, as explained, it comes with a remote control, white, red, green, blue, and a bunch of other colors down here. There's 16 colors in total, 4 different modes over here, and we'll run through those. You're on and off. You can adjust the brightness up and down, things like that. So we'll go ahead and turn this on in the white mode. It'll take the camera just a moment to adjust. And there we are. Now, any banding you might end up seeing in this video is just an artifact of the camera and has nothing to do with what you would actually see in real life. Down over here you can see the reflection of the LEDs, just to give you maybe a better representation of what they look like, because I don't know how well the camera picks that up. I'm going to go ahead and shut the room lights out and show you what this looks like. I will just dim it down first. That's the lowest brightness there, and that's the highest brightness. So you can do your red, your green, your blue, and then there's other colors here as well. I'll just run through them without announcing them. So those are all your different colors there. I'll go back to white for a moment. And now I'm going to show you what this is shining at, so you can see what the colors sort of render out as. So just to give you a representation, this is in the white mode. We'll do red, green, and blue, and of course all the other colors, so you have pretty much anything in between. So you can see how the colors change like that, which is pretty nice. And of course you can dim any of them. There's also modes. So just to give you an idea of what these actually will do, here's the next mode here, where it sort of cycles through the colors. This one sort of fades out. And into different colors. And here's the last mode, where it's sort of a smooth transition between colors, which is quite pleasing to the eye. Being that it's an actual infrared remote, there's no app, there's no Bluetooth, there's no losing connection, there's no device unavailable at this time, no spotty Wi-Fi. It just plain works over plain old infrared, which is something your television has been using for well over 30 years. So, like I explained, this puts out 650 watts of light equivalent. This is also worldwide voltage, and it's IP66 waterproof, so it can be used outside. It's meant for use outside. Also, it remembers the last mode that it was in, so if I change it to red, for example, and turn it off, when I turn it back on, it comes back on in red at the same brightness, same color, or same mode that it was in. Now, obviously, this is made by SGLEDs, as I had explained. What does that mean to you? That means quality. SGLEDs have been used for many, many years in a lot of those huge displays that you see in Times Square in New York City. Serious quality stuff here, with the ceramic heat sinks on them and a fanless design. This is something that no other manufacturer does, and they're so sure of their product that they give you a 5-year warranty on this. So you can take this, bring it outside, mount it under the eave of your house, and if you have a lot of backyard parties or barbecues or anything like that, maybe you have a pool, this can light up your backyard in blue, it can light it up in red, it can light it up in purple and green. You can adjust it for the holidays. You can have the different modes go so the colors keep flashing in that. Some nice music with it. This really can flood your backyard with color, and it's super duper bright. So it really does work well, and it will hold up. So a great floodlight from SGLEDs.